You might think the biggest threat to legacy automakers is Tesla. That assumption is already outdated, because something much quieter and arguably more disruptive is happening in China. A small electric city car called the BYD Seagull has been sending shockwaves through the automotive industry. Not because it's the fastest, not because it's the most advanced, but because of what engineers reportedly discovered when they took it apart. And it raised a very uncomfortable question for the global auto industry. How is this car this cheap and still this well-engineered? Over the past few years, top executives from major automakers have started doing something unusual. They've been quietly traveling to China and driving local electric vehicles in real-world conditions. Industry reports and analyst discussions suggest that even senior figures from legacy brands have been surprised by what they experienced. One vehicle that repeatedly comes up in these conversations is the BYD Seagull, a compact entry-level EV designed for affordability and urban mobility. But what shocked observers wasn't its price. It was how complete the car felt for its segment, and that triggered deeper investigation. When engineers began tearing down the car, they expected to find cost-cutting everywhere. Simplified engineering, cheap materials, heavy reliance on external suppliers. But the reality told a very different story. Instead of a fragmented supply chain product, they found a highly integrated system, a vehicle designed almost like a single industrial platform. Not hundreds of disconnected parts working together, but a tightly engineered ecosystem. And that changes everything in automotive manufacturing. Because cost is not only about materials, it is about complexity.
Unlike traditional automakers, BYD operates on a fundamentally different model. It produces a large portion of its own core components, including batteries, electric motors, power electronics, key structural modules, integrated software systems. This is called vertical integration, but BYD applies it at a scale that is rare in the global auto industry. While most manufacturers rely on a vast network of suppliers, BYD reduces the number of external dependencies dramatically. And every removed layer means lower cost, faster production, less friction in design changes. The result is a production system that behaves more like a unified machine than a traditional supply chain. One of BYD's biggest advantages comes from its battery technology. The company heavily uses LFP, lithium iron phosphate batteries. These batteries are not necessarily the most energy dense, but they are cheaper, safer, longer lasting, easier to scale in mass production, and most importantly, BYD manufactures its own batteries. This is critical because in electric vehicles, the battery is often the single most expensive component. If you control the battery supply chain, you effectively control the entire cost structure of the vehicle. Another major factor is how BYD approaches manufacturing. Its production system is optimized for standardization, speed, and repeatability. Vehicles are designed with manufacturing constraints in mind from day one. This is very different from traditional Western approaches, where engineering often leads and manufacturing adapts later. That difference creates friction, and friction creates cost. BYD reduces that friction at the design stage itself, which means fewer surprises on the production line and significantly lower final costs.
When global engineers analyze BYD vehicles, the reaction is often consistent. This shouldn't be possible at this price point, because they are comparing two completely different industrial philosophies. Traditional Western automakers tend to rely on complex supplier ecosystems, higher margin distribution chains, slower production cycles, higher engineering overhead. BYD, on the other hand, is built around integration, scale, internal manufacturing, aggressive cost optimization. The result is not just a cheaper car. It is a structurally different cost model. And that's what makes it so disruptive.
The question is no longer whether Chinese EVs are competitive. That debate is already over. The real question now is, how long can legacy automakers maintain their current structure in a world that is changing this fast? Because this is not just about one car. It is about an entire manufacturing philosophy that is scaling globally. Faster production, lower cost structures, deep vertical integration, and continuous optimization at industrial scale. The BYD Seagull is not just an entry-level EV. It represents a shift in how cars are built, and possibly a shift in who will lead the automotive industry in the next decade.